Hi, my name is Nele Clüver. I am based here in Switzerland, in Zurich, and I've been a management consultant for many years, but now I would describe my occupation as a portfolio career. So I do many things, and one of the most important things I do at the moment is that I'm part of the Women's Hub. So I'm a partner of the Women's Hub in Germany, but here locally in Zurich, I'm the co-founder of our chapter here. And I'm also still working as a consultant as a freelancer, but also now working as a coach with my clients. And I think when it comes to the time we are in right now and what we experience now, the most impact that I saw and that I found it also had on my life was actually with regards to what we are doing with the Women's Hub for women in Germany, but also across the globe internationally by now. And maybe I'll tell you a little bit what the Women's Hub is about. And we really are trying to create safe spaces for women to connect with each other, to show up as their true selves, to show vulnerability, and to grow together. So we are all about creating stages for them to share their visions, share their dreams, maybe things they are not dared to share before or were a bit uncomfortable to say in public. And just by opening up, we see this beautiful connection between women happening and how they support each other. And it was all based so far on really physical events where we come together, where we are in a room together. And then all of a sudden that was not possible anymore. And it was a bit the same for me. So I left my kind of safe and well-paid career of 8 years in management consulting just before the pandemic started. And I was kind of on the search on what will come next in my life. And I discovered this secret space, the Women's Hub, for me at that time. And I decided that I'm so passionate about their vision, which is all about empowering women to create a better world together, that I immediately started working with them, with the founder in Munich. And I was so ready to soak that new life all in, coming from the corporate world. And then eventually 2 weeks later, I saw myself stuck in front of the laptop on Zoom calls, basically. So I experienced the Women's Hub and the magic of the Women's Hub only through Zoom calls and speaking to people who are part of this community. And still, I have to say that it couldn't have been a better time, because sitting here at home, I found a purpose. I found something that was worthwhile working for, that I really thought, no, this is something I want to spend my time on. And it gave me kind of an outlook of what I can do from my home, basically, to help other women out there who are struggling in this situation. So for me, everything that I experienced in the last year was maybe summarized in focusing or refocusing, reconnecting with the essence of what is important in my life, but also what is important for other people. And so, yes, there was a lot of focus on family. I have a little toddler, so just spending more time, having Daddy working from home office, being there every day, that was just also something I am personally super grateful for. And I won't lie, I thrive in being with people, in connecting with them, in feeling them really face to face and in person. And that was something I still miss every single day, that I can't just be out there, have a glass of wine with friends and really feel this deep human connection. But I also found that, at least with the Women's Hub, we were able to create something meaningful also virtually. And that is, I think, my biggest takeaway also from this time, is that we really try to feel what does the community of women we had really long for right now. And there was so much struggling with homeschooling and not having time for ourselves, and really like an up and down between being grateful for that, we have a roof over our head, and then still being totally overwhelmed by the situation. And we really listened to them, and then created kind of our virtual sessions where we try to create this energy and that connection we usually would do in like physical events we do. And it happened, and surprisingly first, but I really feel we found a recipe where these women really come there, and it's something they do for themselves, and it gives them new energy, it gives them new hope. It also gives me a lot of energy to see all these women connect and thrive. And I remember there was one woman giving feedback after a session and said, I think she said, I felt so lost in the ocean before, and just by attending your session, you gave me an island I was longing for so long. So just getting these feedbacks really, I think, was something that brought me through all these months of being isolated at home a bit. And the same actually happened with my coaching clients. So I do one-on-one coachings, but I also have, with my business partner, we run a group coaching program. And we really feel that this time has people rethink about what is important in their life. What, if I'm 90 and I look back, what do I want my life to look like? And just this refocusing, reconnecting, I feel, or I hope, is also something that we can continue doing if we go back to normal, whatever that looks like. I don't think there will be a normal like we had it in the days before. But I think that would be my wish, that this reconnecting and what we are feeling right now, what we are missing so much, what we are longing for so much, once that is back, that we don't take it for granted, that we really feel the gratitude, that we really focus more on what makes us human and what makes us happy. And I think, there's enough studies out there that show you that money, fortune, and fame and good grades are not the things that in the long run make you happy, but that's all about the human connection, even the touch, being able to hug someone else, and being out in nature, and the awe of looking at nature. I feel that for me, gaining back the possibility to experience all that will be something I hope I can cherish for a long time, and not just in that moment, and then after months we go back to the old ways. That is what I'm taking away. And but overall, I think I'm just very grateful that I experienced this last year from a place where I had something so meaningful to work on, and so great colleagues and support from my family. And I hope that I was able to give some of that energy and that positivity out in the world to help others who were maybe less fortunate or struggled a bit more to keep their spirits up. And that's what we continue doing, because this is not over, unfortunately. But I think that is part of the hope, that there's always this little silver lining, and there's some light at the horizon that hopefully will become the full sun going up on us very soon.